everyone, welcome back to WHU TV. It's nice to see you. I hope you're keeping well and having a good week. The international break is over and the West Ham Premier League season resumes this weekend for us, but this video is a bit of a hiatus in between the two, a bit of a transitional piece of content, if you will, hence having the England flag still behind us. Over the weekend on the Twitter account for the channel, I asked you guys to cast your votes on the question, can Can Wan-Bissaka get into the England squad by the World Cup of 2026? Thank you to everybody that's voted. Unfortunately, only 10% of you that viewed the tweet has actually voted, so it's not going to be that much of an impact in terms of your general populace, but if you haven't already done so, by all means, please, sorry, if you didn't cast your vote on the tweet, I should say, put your comments in the comments section below. But as always, guys, this video is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the England section of their website, where you can purchase some really nice retro gear, as you can see from the icon that's up here. So any purchases that you make through the link in the description below, the commission that the channel would normally be getting, as I always say, I'll be sending on to the charity Iron Supporting Food Banks. But don't forget, guys, you can buy West Ham gear in there if you wish. Iron Supporting Food Banks, they're based in the Newham area and they're helping those in the Newham area and the Essex County and further afield for that matter, as they're currently supporting well over 80, probably close to 90 separate food banks by the time of this recording. So guys, go grab yourself a really nice retro shirt. You'll be helping those that are less fortunate than you and I, and you'll be basically looking good as well for that matter, especially if we've got more qualifiers coming up at the end of the season. But if you want to make a donation directly to the charity and you don't want to make an affiliate link purchase, that's perfectly fine. There is their Just Give and Fund link in the description below as usual. So £1, £2, £5, whatever you can afford, guys. Believe me, every penny helps. So as I say, thank you to everybody that cast your votes on there, and we're going to discuss the teams, your answers on that. Before we do though, I'm just going to give my opinion on it. I personally think that he can. I don't think he will, because those are two different questions, but I do think he can get into the side, and we'll go through the reasons why in a moment. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring up the picture of the tweet. There you go. There you go. So of the 22 people that voted, thank you very much, 223 people viewed that tweet over the weekend, and only 10% of you guys that actually saw it cast your votes. Bit disappointing, but it is what it is. 77.3%, so the majority of, by a long way, as you can see from that picture there, voted yes, he can. Some of you aren't sure, and a few more don't think he will. But at the end of the day, guys, it's opinions at the end of the day. It's what you think, it's what I think, and it's perfectly fine. Nobody's wrong, nobody's right. It's, as I'm asking, can he, not will he? Because if I've asked will he, I think the answers would have been slightly different. Will he? Well, I still think he will, but back up. If he keeps improving the way he has been improving this season in comparison to especially last season with Man United, these are the reasons why I think that he can. Don't get me wrong, he's been a phenomenal player for West Ham. He really genuinely has been. He's certainly odds on for Hammer of the Season. He's going to be in the top 3. Absolutely Hammer of the Season. I don't say year, because a year, regardless of the Americanism that has crept into football over the last 20-30 years, a year is January to December. The season doesn't run that. The Formula 1 season does. That's why they say they have a great year, because there is a year, but it doesn't. So that the MLS does again. So that's why. But as I say, yeah, no, it's a season. Always will be. And never has been anything different. But as I say, in comparison to what he was like with Man United, last season with Man United, he made 22 appearances. In comparison to so far this season with us, he's made 28. So it's around about the right time to make the comparisons and to show how much of an improvement he's done since moving from Man United. Last season, he scored no goals. This season, he scored 2, both with his right foot, a goal per game, back to back. That was brilliant. Absolutely love that. Last season, he got the same amount of assists that he has this season, 2. Last season with Man United, while in the squad, he won 8 games and lost 9. We've won 9, lost 12. So that's not necessarily something that he needs to work on, although the whole back 5, 6, 7, whatever you want to call it, needs to as well. Last season, he made 832 passes at Man United, with 1,128 passes this season. Honestly, always get a bit of food stuck in him when I do this on night time. I ate dinner over an hour ago and still getting food. It's ridiculous. But anyway, last season he made 37.82 passes per 90. This season he's made 40.29 passes per 90. Last season he created one big chance for Man United. This season he's created 3 for West Ham. Last season he made 14 crosses with a 29% crossing accuracy. This time round he's just about quadrupled that with 54 crosses this season, but unfortunately his crossing accuracy has dropped slightly to 26%, but a drop of 3% when you're doing over pretty much 4 times as much as you were doing previously. That's not much of a concern from that point of view. 13 accurate long balls last season in comparison to 26 for us this season. Last season at Man United, while he was playing, they kept 3 clean sheets. We've kept 4 this season. Last season, Man United conceded 34 goals while he was in the squad, or in the starting 11, I should say. This season, we've conceded 47. So again, not just his fault. Unfortunately, there's other people that are responsible for that, which I've mentioned many times. I'm not going to go into again. Last season, he made 42 tackles. This season for West Ham, he's made 51 so far. Last season, he had a 60% successful tackling rate. With this season, it's jumped up 69%. Sorry, to 69%, I should say. Last season for Man U, made 1 last man tackle. This season, he's made 2 last man tackles so far. Same as his block shots are exactly the same for this season. Last season, he made 2 block shots. 41 interceptions for Man United last season. 49 for us so far this season. 54 clearances last season. 85 clearances this season. 22 headed clearances last season in comparison to his 40 for us so far. Both this and last season, these clearances off the line have been exactly the same, with nothing. He's made 94 recovery runs last season with 139 recoveries this season. 89 duels won last season in comparison to 139 won this season so far. 61 duels lost last season and 102 duels lost so far this season. So that is something he needs to work on a little bit more. But last season he had 17 successful 50-50 tackles. This season he's had 47 successful 50-50s. 21 aerial battles won last season in comparison to 21 this season, so nothing really bad there. However, last season lost 19 aerial battles, where this season he's lost 28 aerial battles. Last season he didn't concede an own goal. This season he did. It was a bit unfortunate for him, but at the same point, over the last 2 seasons he's made 0 errors leading to a goal. Not bad for a right back who likes to get up and down the pitch. Last season he committed 17 fouls. This season he's committed 21, but last season he picked up 4 yellows in those 22 appearances, and in the 28 that he's made with West Ham so far this season, he's only picked up 1. So overall, yes, there's a few more bits, as I say, that he needs to improve on, but at the same point, those numbers prove why we absolutely love him. He's kicked on so hard and so quick this season. As I say, I'll be very surprised if he doesn't get into the top 3 of Hammer of the Season. I really, really think he will. He really, really will. You know, but at the end of the day, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. But before you do that, I just got to say, before we crack on with the end of this video, I do need to let you guys know that over the last 4 weeks, those that have been watching the channel that are not subscribed are 63.9%. So I know I like to throw a lot of stats at you, and I still don't think they give the whole picture in terms of players, but that is one stat you can't ignore. Almost 2/3 of you guys that are watching this channel over the last 4 weeks have not been subscribed, especially bearing in mind we've not been getting the figures recently that we used to. So the viewing numbers have dropped considerably, but it's still a lot of you guys aren't subscribed. So do me a favour. It doesn't cost you an absolute penny. Really, genuinely nothing. All it costs you is a few minutes of your time. That's literally it. So just in a few seconds, click. Just click on the subscribe button and make sure you set your notifications to all. Some of you guys have. It's been brilliant, but a lot of you haven't, which is why you're missing the content. So guys, please do it. And please, and I know this is a cliche through a lot of content creators, but genuinely, please do like this video if you've enjoyed it, because the more likes these videos get and the live streams get, the more advertising they get on YouTube, and therefore the more people get known to be about beat this channel. Because you've seen it before when you go through your videos. If you're going on your phone, or you're going on your telly, or you're going on your PC, you're going on your tablet, whatever you're watching it on, and you go, and the recommended video comes up and goes, I don't know, but that's an interesting topic. I don't know who that person is. Let's have a click. That's what it does. The more likes you guys do for that, the more advertising it gets on YouTube, and therefore more people comes in. Because I guarantee there's a lot more people out there that don't know about this channel that do. Believe me. So guys, thank you very, very much for your time. Have a great week. Have a great weekend. The preview for the Wolves game, because it's on Tuesday night, will be going up on Sunday night. So keep an eye out for that. But in the meantime, as I say, if you haven't already done so and you made it this far, top lad, or top girl, top person, whatever you want to call it, by all means, please do put your comments in the comment section below. Let me know what you're thinking on it. But in the meantime, guys, have a cracker, and I'll see you very, very soon. All the best now. Take care.